What's your name, your full name, please?
I'm Diego Pascal Clement Ghymers.
Yes. And you're a pianist?
I'm a pianist and composer.
Are you an educator too? Do you teach?
I teach, I used to teach generative techniques in a conservatoire in London. Yeah, but my main activity is as a performer.
Okay. And sound painting, how did that get into your life, and how do you find it interesting for you?
Personally, I found it very interesting because I'm a composer, but I was never really convinced by the written form. You know, I would, use the rubber too much and rewrite, and so the work is never really done, and I'm never really satisfied with the work. So I was becoming crazy when I discovered live composition. It was really a change for me because I realized it's more like my sensibility, the ephemeral aspect of composition.
And you had never run into it before?
No, I had done conducting, Butch Morris conducting. But yeah, but I was needing more signs, so yeah, I fell into sound painting. Interesting points of sound painting for me in a teaching level is, you see, I'm obsessed. One of my interests is linguistics. I'm very interested in linguistics, and there's a debate in linguistics right now. Is the language trying to put names on things we see, or is actually the things we see them through the filter of language? And what I've realized is actually sound painting, for the improvisers that work with me, it really opens them many new doors, because you put new kind of categories, new kind of names, new kind of labels on things that you thought were real and existing facts, and they're actually not facts. They're just... So what I realized is studying sound painting actually makes improvisers much more aware of their parametrical dimensions of what they do, basically. I think that's very interesting for the performers. And then for me there's a very deep almost political reason that, I think music and art is always a reflection of society, of what happens in society, with the little thing that music usually goes a bit before. So you see, when the French Revolution came, then you have the whole 19th century music is not a music for aristocracy anymore, it's a music for bourgeoisie, you say. And here we have, society is facing political changes and stuff, and what I see in sound painting is the reflection of what I would like to see in society, where the leader is not a dictator anymore, but more like a, what would be the word? Coordinator. You don't say, play this way, and you say, well, yeah, play something like that, So there's a real, much more interactive kind of decision process. It's not anymore the figure of the composer and the interpreter is just, at his orders. It's much more, despite the appearances, it's much more interactive and collaborative. And I think that's a very deep reflection of what should happen in society, really, on a political level.
Thank you, Diego.
No worries.